Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new PTCGO Sword and Shield video. Today guys, we're going to be looking at a pretty wacky deck. Yes, this is going to be another Morpeko VMAX deck, and this is going to be Morpeko VMAX with Gengar. The whole combo of this deck is we're going to try to use Gengar's ability to put 6 damage on a tag team, and then knock it out with Max Discharge. Or we can use Gengar and Max Discharge's effect to do 20 damage to maybe rack up damage on something like a Dedenne on the bench and knock it out. Do some pretty wacky combos there. That's the concept of this Morpeko deck. So yeah, before we get in the video, before I give a shout out to my sponsor, I do actually want to give a shout out to Celio's Network. So Celio's Network is another awesome Pokemon PTCGO YouTuber. He does a lot more of the competitive content. He does do a lot of meta forecasts with a lot of other big players in the game, where of course they talk about what's going to be played at a tournament. He's a really great resource for the competitive stuff. I do really like watching his meta forecast, but me and him actually did a collab on his channel where we did a Conquest match series. Basically, we chose 3 different decks. Whoever won with those 3 decks ended up winning the Conquest series. Not going to spoil who won, of course, but if you guys want to go check that out, make sure you go do so. And of course, guys, make sure to drop Celio's Network a subscribe to. Again, he's an awesome Pokemon YouTuber. He's a great resource for the competitive content. And he does a lot of very good videos that are very informative, so make sure you guys go drop him a subscribe. And we might do some more Conquest matches down the road. And if we do, the next one we do might be really exciting. So the Conquest might not be up by the time you're watching this video. If you're watching this early in the mornings, I do upload at 9:30. The Conquest match, the Conquest series might not be uploaded just yet on his channel. But make sure to keep checking back in the day because it'll eventually be up. And by the time it's up and you watch this, you can go check it out. So make sure to check out the Conquest series. Drop a like on that video, and you can also, of course, subscribe to Celio's Network. Also, so yeah. Before we get the video, also, guys, of course, shout out to our sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, guys, if you're ever looking for any PTCGO codes, guys, of course, if you have any PTCGO codes laying around that you don't want to use, you can trade them into Card Cavern TCG, and you can get yourself some in-store credit and cash if you trade in your own codes. Of course, they have all the other pack codes and stuff you're looking for. If you're looking for Sword and Shield codes, you can get Sword and Shield codes in lots of bundles of 50, singly, you get them in lots of 100, you can also get them in lots of 250, so if you're looking for PTCGO codes, you can get them over there. Of course, you can get other GX codes, V codes, any sleeve codes, any promo Pokemon codes. Get them over at Card Cavern TCG. If you pick up any codes there, guys, you can use my discount code LDF at the checkout for a 5% discount on your order. You can also check out the articles I post over there, too. Hopefully, there should be an article out soon on the Caracosta GX box. And hopefully a video on that card, too. I'm working on building a deck for it. Kind of finalizing how I want to play Caracosta GX. So yeah, let's look at the deck here. So it's Morpeko VMAX with Gengar. I put this deck together the other day, and I was like, yo, this is actually a cool combo. So Gengar, we've seen it work in the past. Its ability, being able to put 6 damage on GXs, allows you to set up really good KOs, whether it be through stuff like knocks out with Spiritombs, knockout with Yveltals, Doom Count, GX attack. And the concept of this is just putting 6 damage on a big Pokemon and then knocking it out with Max Discharge. It does 180 damage. Even with Electropower, it just can't reach the numbers sometimes. But with Gengar, we can do that. So that's the whole concept of this deck. If we have a Gastly get knocked out, Gastly gets knocked out, we get 2 Haunters in play. Of course, Gastly's not perfect. Stuff like Fiona and Ninetales unfortunately exist, and of course, Customs, Great Catcher. Well, actually, we don't, not Great Catcher, because we don't even play any GXs, but stuff like that do exist, which can get around your Gastly. So it's not a perfect way to work, but if they just knock out Gastly, we get 2 Haunters in play, which gives us access to 2 different Gengars. We can even attack with Gengar, because we can build it up with Tapu Koko and counter gain, if that's an option. If we're playing against Mewtwo, but if we're up against Mewtwo, we're still going to be using Max Discharge and Gengar's ability to set up a knockout on them in 1 hit. It's a little cool 1-hit combo deck that I came up with. And of course, we can use Gengar to rack damage on stuff on the bench and then knock them out with a couple Max Discharge. That's also an option for us. So yeah, pretty cool combo I've came up with there. So yeah, we got 3 Jirachi. I am playing a Marshadow. Thunder Mountain plays a very big role in this deck, so we need to get rid of Chaotic Swell. That's why Marshadow's here. I am playing Mew, so we don't get tag bolted. I'm only playing a 3-2 Morpeko line. Not going insane on the Morpekos. I'm not going 4-2 or 4-3. I'm just going to go 3-2. A little softer, but I'm fine with it being a little soft because we have to still have room for all these Gengars. Going to the items now. 3 Electropower, and we can even boost our damage output even more with Electropower alongside Gengar. I am playing a Great Catcher, of course. 1 Treasure, Confine Us, so Psychic Boys. 1 Ordinary Rod. I am playing some comms. This is mainly here if we have any Haunters in our hand, we can put them back on top of our deck, or put them back in the deck, so then Gastly can get knocked out, and then we can put them back to play. We got 4 Quick Balls, 1 Reset Stamp, 2 Switch. The reason for Stamp, by the way, is because we're probably going to give up a few prizes before this deck actually gets going. And if they knock out a Morpeko VMAX, they'll probably go down to two prizes because, say, Gastly got knocked out, they already took a prize. So then we can just Stamp them to a low hand size. I am playing Shrine and Thundermount. Shrine can add us extra damage on top of Gengar and Morpeko, so that's why the Shrine is, of course, there. It can also allow us to knock out ADPs a lot more easier. I already went on the Thunder Mountain. Pretty standard supporter count. Cynthia, Research. I like having Marnie for Disruption. Rosa is really cool because if you already have a piece to the puzzle like a Thunder Mountain in hand or a counter gain, you can actually just Rosa for the Thunder Mountain counter gain combo, and then use Morpeko VMAX for 1 energy, which is actually why the counter gain's in here, because it lets us go counter gain Thunder Mountain, and we can actually use Morpeko VMAX's max discharge for a single lightning energy, which is really insane. And then, of course, 2 escape boards. I am playing a Hood just against Ninetales and Fiona so that they can't gust around the Gastly. That's pretty much the idea there, or Fiona around the Gastly. I got 8 lightning, and I am playing 1 copy of Memory Energy, so that if we have to get Morpeko VMAX out of the active, we can use Electro Wheel and then move it to the bench, and probably just bring in a Gengar because it has a Fear Tree cost, and it only gives it 1 prize. But yeah, this is my Morpeko VMAX Gengar deck. Cool combo. The whole idea, once again, set up Gengar, use Gengar's ability, combo with max discharge, knock out a GX Pokemon. Haha, that's the deck. I don't know why I laughed there, but yeah, let's go show it off. Okay, guys, let's get into some matches now with our Morpeko VMAX Gengar deck. Unfortunately, not on the double ladder rewards quite yet, because it is not April 1st as the time I'm recording this. We do, I don't really know what we're playing against. Almost supposed to go second there. That was a bad idea. It could be a Frostmoth deck. Looks like we get the Mew Morpeko start. Probably, maybe we should start with Morpeko, but I want to start with Mew because I don't want to start with Morpeko. I'm fine with retreating into Gastly here. Let's see what they're playing. Okay, so it's Lapras deck, which is honestly kind of bad for my opponent because we are playing a Lightning deck. I mean, we only have like 1 Lightning attacker, but it's still a Lightning deck at the end of the day. So I kind of feel bad. It looks like they're playing possibly an Electrode Lapras deck. There's Thunder Mountain, okay. There's a Research. Alright, so here's how we're going to do this. We're going to get rid of the energy. We're going to get Gastly. We probably don't even need Gengar in this matchup, but I'm going to let Gastly. No, maybe not. You know, maybe we should just attach Morpeko and pass. And then next turn, go from there. Yeah, screw it. We probably don't need Gengar here, but we'll see. If they, I mean, the thing is with Gengar is if they ever bench a Dedenne, that's like the perfect target for your damage output. So we can definitely hunt down their Dedennes with our Gengars. I think because they're probably going to bench a Dedenne here, right? Yeah, there's an elite. There's an Electro Radar, which will find them Dedenne. It's a good thing we went first because they can't go for that turn 2 Electrode right now. So we get the extra energy upper hand. They could not go Morpeko though with Lapras. I actually probably should try to get VMAX in play just in case. Just in case it gets bonked or something. There's an early catcher. They do get tails, which is good. That's good, because I don't want them to catcher me and they knock me out. Ooh, they pass. They don't even bother benching Dedenne. Interesting. Well, unfortunately, we do have to play down this Thunder Mountain early. I'm not too worried about that, though. Okay, we get no energy there, so we are unable to attack this turn. That's a bit of a rip. Now what we can do is get Haunter, which I think I will do for now. Do we want to go for Dance of Ancients or should we wait? I kind of feel like waiting 1 turn. Might be greedy though to wait a turn. Might want to actually get a Jirachi down here. I'm gonna get rid of the Marnie. Grab a Jirachi because we know they're gonna knock. They're gonna make us. They're probably gonna stamp us, right? So we want to be ready for that. Do we want to go Dance of Ancients now, or should we save it? I kind of feel like saving it a turn. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a turn. Hopefully it paid off. If we had an energy there, or a switch, or an escape board, we would have been able to attack and take an Electro Wheel knockout. It's not the end of the world, though. To be fair, we don't even want Morpeko to be using... We don't want to be using Morpeko right now anyways. We want to wait till they get a Lapras in play. And they don't even have a Lapras V in play, so they probably won't even go for a bomb this turn. They have 1 energy to discard, so we're chilling. We need them to bench a Dedenne here, so that we can go for that Gengar play. I doubt they'll ever have 2 Electrodes in play, so we'll have to see what they do. I mean, they might be playing Weak Guard Energy. I don't really... Okay, there's the Dedenne. Nice. So they benched the Dedenne, so now we can get our Gengar going. But I don't really know how long this game will last. Once we hit them once with Morpeko, they might concede, unless they're playing Weak Guard Energy. So we have like 1 extra turn here of not getting extra energy bombed. I do think we need to just kind of play it safe. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should go for Dance of Ancients, because we probably need to bench another Morpeko. Did they still whiff a Lapras? Damn. That's good. Alright, nice. They whiffed the Lapras. Again. There's the energy. We'll just put that there. We could go for Psi Power, actually. Maybe we should have done that instead. I think we're fine, though. There's a Stealthy Hood. I don't think we'll ever get counter gain, right? Because the Electrode. So let's hood this. We'll quick ball away at Gastly. Maybe we should just retreat into Jirachi, actually. Alright, I'm gonna keep waiting. I'm gonna wait another turn. Yeah, we probably should have just retreated into Jirachi. They might play down a Viridian Forest, though, which is... I'm expecting them to get a Viridian here. They're still, like, they're very slow behind. Or, they're very... that wasn't even in English. I'm sorry, guys. They're very, like, behind. Their setup was very slow. They still have yet to get a Lapras. If they have to put another Dedenne down, that's perfect. Kind of. I mean, we really only need to tear one Dedenne, though. They have 7 energy in the discard. Yeah, they have to go a double Dedenne change here, which is good for us. The more Dedennes they put down, the better. And what do they lose? They lose one of their stamps, so... I mean, even once they do extra energy bomb, it's still going to be really good for us. See, if I went for Psi Power there, I probably would have put 30 damage on one of these Dedennes to set it up for the big old Gengar play, but we're chilling for now. I mean, the problem is, if they do get heads on catcher next turn, our Morpeko is a goner. Even if I go Morpeko VMAX, it's still not safe. They play Crushing Hammer? Wait, what? Yo, okay, they get Tails. That's good. That's the most random card I've ever seen in a Lapras VMAX deck. And they go for Stellar Wish. Hopefully they don't have any more hammers. Actually, I don't really care because we have Koko, I guess. Okay, they get the catcher. That's what I'm scared of here. They're actually going for it early. Okay, what are they going to bring in? They actually bring in the Morpeko. Okay, so they can knock me out this turn, which it looks like is what they're going to do. Looks like we're going to have to go for an Electro Wheel here. I'm glad I saved the Koko, though. This might actually be relevant. This might actually be pretty relevant. We'll see if they stamp me or not. We'll see what our prizes are, too. I want a switching card. Energy is a great start. Calm. Okay. That can get us the Gengar. And they're actually not going to attack me. Okay, then. And there's the Gengar. Nice. So we'll go for the Gengar here. I'm just going to put... We're going to put all the damage counters on one of their Dedennes because we want to be able to set up to be KO'd. Unfortunately, they're not playing a GX focus deck, so like we don't really have to hit one of their attackers. Let's go here. We get Morpeko VMAX this turn. Not a good idea, though, because we want to move this thing out of the way. So we're just going to Electro Wheel, knock this out, and we're going to bring in Gengar. Because it has a fair retreat cost. Pretty good stuff. I mean, literally, all we have to do to win the game is knock out Shuckle and Dedenne, or just knock out a Lapras VMAX, which is not too hard to do. Kind of wish we can go into a Gastly here. Now, they have 2 catchers left, possibly, so our Morpeko still could get KO'd here. Our Morpeko still could get KO'd. If they get a catcher heads, again, we could be in trouble. There's another catcher. Will they get heads? They do not. Okay. That's good. And it looks like, yeah, it looks like we're just going to win the game here. They're just going to hit me here. And all we have to do is get a Morpeko VMAX, which is pretty simple. So, yeah, I mean, this matchup was kind of straightforward. Our game plan throughout the game altogether would have been hitting those Dedennes with our Gengars to knock out a Dedenne with a Gengar combo with G-Max here, or Max Discharge. But that's going to be game against this Lapras deck. Pretty straightforward matchup. As long as they don't get an early knockout on you, you should be fine. But that's what it is. Hopefully we play against more of a GX-focused deck, though, where we actually get to use Gengar's ability more in combination with Max Discharge. Alright, guys, here we go. We're going to get into the game with our Morpeko Gengar deck. And it looks like we're up against a possible Pika ROM deck. So, I mean, this is one of those matchups where Gengar does actually come in handy because of that damage we can do with its ability. So I'll have to see if we get to use it at all. Hopefully things go well. My opponent is going first, so they get the early energy attachment, but we do get a Gastly and a Morpeko start. So not bad. I think I'm gonna... They're not gonna Marnie us, right? I think I'm gonna just keep the Gastly in the active spot, just in case they like drop like a Fiona on me or something and force Morpeko in the active. Might want to maybe double down on my Gastlys then if they do that, just in case. But we'll see if they play custom catchers or not. That's the one thing I'm a little scared of here. They're going to have a Thundermount and play for us, though, so we don't have to worry about any of that. So, I mean, we'll get access to the Thunder Mountain all game, which means we can do this guy pretty cheaply. Okay, so let's go Quick Ball here. I am going to get another Gastly. I could get a Mew also, just in case. They're probably going to knock me out next turn, which is fine. I want them to knock out my Gastly. Ooh, we get a Shrine. Do I just drop that down now and get 10 damage on it? Or should I wait a turn? Because, I mean, no matter what, we're going to want to use... we're going to want to use Thunder Mountain. And I don't really care if they get access to Thunder Mountain, because I want to be able to use it too. So... yeah, I feel like I'm going to play this down now. We actually have a pretty good hand. If they do go for a Thunder Mountain Pika full Blitz knockout, we can actually knock out their Pika here with our own Morpeko VMAX. Or double Gengar Electro Wheel knock them out. So we actually have some pretty good options here for our next turn. So I feel like just playing the Shrine down now, just to have it down. Nah, yeah, I'm going to wait, actually. You never know. Shrine might actually be useful down the road. I'll hold on to it. Maybe we should just keep it for now. Who knows? It might be more useful down the road. We'll see. Alright, there's a Quick Ball, getting rid of another Great Catcher. Maybe they aren't playing customs. Maybe they're playing Pokemon Catcher, so... yeah, there's Dedenne. Yeah, I think we'll hold the Shrine. Because I mean, we'll knock out one Pika, and then we have to knock out another tag team. Or we can knock out Jirachi or something. Okay, there's the Raichu coming down. We'll see what else they do. An E-Power and a Dedenne. They lose a switch. Alright, let's see if they get the Thunder Mountain down here. If they get that, and they knock my Gastly out, as long as we didn't prize our Haunters for some reason, we actually should be able to knock out this Pika-ROM. Which is pretty cool. With Morpeko VMAX. But they need to put down the Thunder Mountain, though. I guess we could... no, yeah, we can retreat Koko Prism. Okay, maybe no matter what we can knock out Pika next turn. It's possible to actually get there. Okay, they're going to get a Volkner here pretty early. We'll see if they have a switching card in their hand, because they could get Stadium Nav here to try to dig for that Thunder Mountain. Which I'm assuming is what they're trying to do. I just really hope Morpeko never gets knocked out. But I don't think they're playing customs. They play 2 Great Catchers. I don't think they have that many Gusting cards in their deck. I'm just going to go on a whim and say they don't. Honestly, the Raichu is even more scarier than the Pika, because of the paralysis it can do. It can 2-shot my Morpeko and paralyze me, which is pretty scary. They do get a switch in energy. They don't have energy in the discard. They could have a Quick Ball in their hand, though. And they could Quick Ball here. No, they're going to switch into the other Jirachi. Okay. Interesting. Looks like Gastly lives another turn. That's fine. I still honestly just want to hold this hand. This is still a really good hand. Double Gengar. Let's just drop the Shrine and pass. And then next turn, if they knock me out, we can go research. Pretty much praying they don't knock this thing out. I'm kind of scared they will, but I don't know. I have faith that they won't get knocked out. And let's see what this Electro Radar gets them here. Probably going to go for another Dedenne. Oh, Zeraora and Pika. Unless they're planning on researching their hand away. Yep, there's the Koko Prism. I am scared of my opponent getting a knockout on my Morpeko. So I'm praying they don't have any way to knock out Morpeko V here. If Morpeko goes down, that's going to be a little scary. Especially because I don't even think they're going to play a Thunder Mountain down. Okay, that Stamp's a good discard. Because if we knock this thing out next turn, we'll have 3 prizes left. So this is all banking down to whether or not our Morpeko V doesn't get gusted out and knocked out. So hopefully my boy Morpeko takes a hit here. My opponent concedes. I mean, I feel like he just saw the writing on the wall there. He had, okay, so he only had the 2 Great Catchers. Nice. I think he saw the writing on the wall. He knew that if he knocked out my Gastly, we get 2 Haunters down. We had 2 Gengars in our hand. So as long as our research didn't whiff us a Morpeko VMAX, we would have had the Morpeko VMAX. We also could have just attacked with Morpeko V there too, which would have been an option for us also. We're up against a fighting deck here, which is a little worrying. It could be a fighting deck, but I don't know. There's Grass and Psychic in the deck, which is kind of telling. So I feel like it won't be a fighting deck. Hopefully not, because Morpeko's weak to fighting. There's a mulligan. Kind of revealing what we're playing. Could be something, I don't know. We'll see what it is. We get a Jirachi Gastly start. We have to start Jirachi here. As much as I want to start Gastly, we have to start Jirachi because we don't have a supporter. Okay, they're mulliganing, which I like. We might have to attack with Gengar in this matchup, to be honest with you. Okay, they're playing... Are they playing Ston Jr. VMAX? Ugh. That's not nice. Okay, double Haunter. Beautiful. A beautiful hand, just beautiful. Alright. Like it a lot. Let's get the Morpeko here. Let's go Stellar Wish. Well, there's a Escape Board. So we can retreat into Gastly here, if I really wanted to. We don't really even need Haunter though. Like, if they're playing Tina Chomp, which hopefully they are, we do need the Gengar. But I think we need to stay in the active though, because we need to get a support next turn. And I highly doubt they're going to knock out Jirachi anyways, so I feel like Jirachi is safe. I might have just jinxed that. We'll see. There's a tag call. That could get them Tina Chomp. Okay, so they are playing a tag team, which I'm fine with. We want them to be playing tag teams because we want to be able to drop the Gengar on them and put all those damages on them, so I'm actually fine with this. Now I do wish I retreated. Buzzmosa could Jet Punch me, because I don't think... Yeah, no, Gastly still works if it gets knocked down the bench. They could hit me with a Reset Stamp. That's another reason why I want to keep Jirachi in the active spot. What is that? A Karate Belt? Is that a Karate Belt? Yes, it is. Ooh, Dojo. Okay, that's a big card. There's that mysterious message. Alright, we get a prize here. This could be pretty big if we can get something that's not a research. I'll take it. I can put back Haunter. We can get another Jirachi. Or we can get Mew or something. They're trying to go for a B-string combo. Actually, they will knock me out. Oh my god, they have another Dust Stone. So they actually could KO me here, which is pretty bad, actually. Maybe I should have retreated into Gastly. They could have then Beast Gamed me, though. That was kind of a... Yeah, maybe I should have retreated into Gastly the whole time. If they B-string knock me out, this is going to be pretty bad. Because we don't have a supporter. This could be bad. Oh, man. This is a matchup I kind of think is good. It's just we need to find a freaking supporter. There we go. I mean, I don't really know if I like losing these E-powers, but I'll take what we can get. Actually, you know, if we get Thundermount and Morpeko, we could actually just counter gain energy, Thundermount, knock, attack with Morpeko next turn. That's actually a possibility. Hopefully Jirachi doesn't get knocked out. They do bring in the Machamp Marshadow, which means they're probably going to combo a tag switch. They haven't played a supporter yet, so they could easily green here. They could B-string tag switch. Okay, they just revenge me for 30. That's fine. Okay. I'm a little scared of Custom Catcher, not gonna lie. That's the one thing that kind of spooks me here. So we're definitely gonna be retreating to Gastly. We could save our Haunter here. I guess we have 2 in the deck, right? We can save the Gengar. Yeah, we still got 2. As long as we just don't draw a Haunter there, we should be fine. I'm gonna get another Morpeko just in case. And we can take our little Marshadow here and get rid of that resetting hole. Or get rid of that thing there. We have to burn these E-powers. We could still go for a Spark next turn. Probably not a good idea. We could just evolve in a Haunter also, but I think we don't want to because we want to be able to get 2 Haunters in play. There's an Energy, which is good. We actually did get the Thundermount, so we actually would have been able to go with that Electro Wheel play. Take our little Quick Ball here. What else are we doing? I want to get a Mew, so we're going to get rid of Gastly. We're going to get Mew down so we don't have to worry about any Jet Punch shenanigans. Wow, now we can only get 1 Haunter in play, actually. I don't know. I think this is fine, though. Maybe we shouldn't have benched the second Jirachi. I think, no, you know, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Those 2 E-powers being burned, though, really sucks. And, yeah. Oh, we can't even bench a Haunter. Oh my god, I just... Wow, I'm so bad. We can't even bench a Haunter there. Wow, that's some great misplays on my end. Could Electro Wheel them here and go into Gastly. I actually don't mind that. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what this gives us. Haunter. Alright, can we get a calm? No. You get a shrine and an E-power. What would be the best I think we'll just take the shrine, just in case they get another dodo down. They played 2 so far, so. Well, I guess we could just go into another Jirachi, because we can't even use Gas's ability. Yeah, I'm playing this kind of stupidly. I should not have benched the Mew. I really shouldn't have. That was kind of silly. Yeah, I shouldn't have benched the Mew. That was just stupid of me. We could probably KO them next turn, though. Okay, so... And they concede again! Look at that! Morpeko Gengar! It's causing the big decks to concede, apparently. My opponent's playing a pretty interesting and unique deck, though, so... I'll give him that. We haven't gotten to get Gengar in play at once in this video yet. I mean, that second game was kind of my own fault, but we almost got it in play there in the Pika matchup, and we could have been in a good spot there. Alright, guys, here we go again into another game with our Morpeko Gengar deck. But it looks like we have to play against ADP here. This could still be a Pika deck once again, which I would prefer. It would be a Pika deck over an ADP deck, but we'll have to see what it is. I mean, it does look like it is going to be a Pika deck, though. I mean, he's got a Lightning Coin and Lightning Deck Box. And hopefully we get to use Gengar this time, unlike in the last Pika game there where my opponent conceded before we really got to show off the power of Gengar. But we'll see what happens. They do have stuff like Absol and Fiona, it looks like, so they do have a few interesting things that could be problematic for us. So we have to be a little careful there. But we get a Marshadow start with whatever that hand is supposed to be. That's not good. Okay, they do open with a Dedenne, though. Which is actually good, because that means that Dedenne will, no matter what, be in play the entire game. Unfortunately, our hand does suck unless we top deck a good card like a supporter. So they are going to go for the Radar here, getting rid of an E-Power and an Energy. Probably going to get Pika and a second Dedenne. Yeah, we really need to get a good top deck here to really help us out, because our hand ain't cutting it. They should get a Zero Aura. They could knock out my Marshadow with Static Shock or Tingly Return, but that's obviously not very good for them. Drew an Ordinary Rod. Alright, people. We can get a Jirachi at least, so that's fine. Not too bad. That's not too terrible. Stellar Wish does get us a Marnie. We will take it 100%. We need that Marnie. I'm tempted to put the Escape Board on Jirachi or the Marshadow, because Marshadow's probably... Yeah, you know what? I feel like Jirachi's gonna get knocked out. I'm actually gonna board this. I don't really trust Jirachi living the turn, so I'm just gonna do that. Okay, we got another Jirachi. We did get ourselves a Gastly. I was hoping for like a switch. That's fine though. We'll bench these two guys and we'll just pass. No more Morpeko there. That's fine. With Counter Gain and Thunder Mount, it's actually not even that bad, because with Thunder Mount and Counter Gain can take off 2 energy, which means Morpeko VMAX is doing max discharge for a single lightning energy. So I'm not even too worried about that. We can definitely pull off a combo like that. Now I wish I skateboarded this. We wouldn't be able to use it anyways, because Jirachi, again, would get knocked out. We can't even retreat, so I feel like it was fine just to put this on the Marshadow. We're probably not going to use Marshadow. Actually, I might want to get off the board too, so I can free up some bench space here to get like 2 Haunters down. Do they have the Thunder Mountain? No, they have a Quick Ball. They're digging. Do they have a second Dedenne? Yes, they do. I'm hoping we do survive the turn. We'll see, though. They could get an Absol down, which would be pretty tricky. I think we're just going to go Gastly, honestly. I think we're just going to start with Gastly. Alright, they're going to go for the Stadium Nab, it looks like. No, they're energy switching. So bringing Gastly, we might need to bench a second one, because of course Fiona is an issue. And we need to find Mew and Morpeko. We actually need a lot of stuff here, which makes this a little awkward. Unless we want to just accept getting tag bolted, but no thanks. I'm not a fan of that. We just need to bench a Mew here. Yeah, Fiona is really annoying too, because it could just get her on Gastly. Not helping. Alright, come on. We need to get a Mew here. Okay, we did find one. Unfortunately, we do have to lose a little bit of stuff here. We'll give up Marshadow if Gastly just get Fioned, which is probably what's gonna happen. So that's fine. No Morpeko does kind of suck, though. They could have gotten customed out, so I'm not too worried. Actually, they could just custom me around, right? They could just custom something up. They could custom up the Mew and knock it out. They have a pretty big hand, too. Yeah, they're going to get a custom here. They're going to get the custom. Or they're going to get a quick ball to get Fioned. Yep, there's the custom catcher. We do have our Ordinary Rod still. I doubt we'll top deck it, though. We'll see what we can do here. This is not good. This is not good. Compared to the last Pika game, this is going 10 times worse. Especially because we're not going to draw anything useful. Yeah, I saw that coming from 50 miles away. We're down 4 energy, too. Still no Morpeko in sight. We did get the Ordinary Rod, though, which is good. That will get us back Mew and probably Gengar. Right? Yeah, we already have Morpeko VMAX in our hand. What are we quick balling away? Probably the Haunter. We are pretty far behind, so this is really not good. If they do another double custom, I think we just concede. We're not gonna be able to win if they have another custom here. I guess like our game plan is they knock out Gastly and we go from there. I don't know. This is just not good though. The fact that we haven't found a single Morpeko yet is what's really hurting me here. We need a Morpeko. We need quite a bit of stuff. This is off to a terrible, terrible start. Like if we get a Morpeko down, doesn't get knocked out, again, we can easily get max discharge going thanks to our Thunder Mountain and stuff. So that's the goal. They actually play theirs down early, which is fine. We could go for that Electro Wheel. Ugh. Absol. So we're just going to let Jirachi get knocked out. We're going to fall behind a lot in prizes, but I'm still confident we can win this game. So we haven't played that many supporters. Let's go Jirachi, see what our top deck is. Okay, and energy's fine. Really wish we had a thing. I think I'm going to get this, and I'm going to stamp them to 3. Try to make it so they can't get another double custom. And I'm now going to pray that we get access to a supporter next turn. Actually, I should actually play Marshadow and then Koko this. Because we have our own Thunder Mountain, so this is fine. This way they can't do any other shenanigans. We can put an energy on either Mew or Haunter. I guess Haunter. We can attack with Gengar. Counter gain, Gengar, 2 energy. We'll stamp him. Just so they can't double custom our Morpeko. And, hey, there's a research. Alright, nice. So, as long as things go to plan, we actually have a pretty insane turn. If I stamp them into a double custom, though, I'm done. I could have stamped them into a research, though, which is what I'm worried about. My stamps never really work anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised if my opponent just drops a research, finds her 2 custom pieces, knocks out my Morpeko, and pretty much makes it impossible for me to win. Okay, they are retreating. Oh boy. This is going to get him a research. Viridian. Okay. This means our Thunder Mountain could stick up. We don't really need to even play our Thunder Mountain though at this point. We can hold off on playing it. I don't really think we need it. Hopefully they knock out Jirachi this turn though. They do not. It's kind of annoying. We can put this guy down, which pretty much makes it so it can't get knocked out. We'll quick ball. I get like, yeah, you know, sorry Thunder Mountain. I don't even think we need it. Sorry Thunder Mountain, you're just not useful. Should we get another Morpeko? Yeah, sure. We'll use it as discard bait. We're just gonna run off our 1 VMAX at this point. Okay. We got the knockout. We got the knockout. Look at that. So we're gonna drop our Gengar on them, guys. We're gonna put 6 damage on this. Let's go here. Well, actually, how many? 190. Oh, we have to put all 6 on there, too. I guess we could do double Gengar here, because I do want to hit this Zero Aura, too, for 10. Because we're not going to be able to win the game without it, because we're going to get hit with Zero Aura here, which is not good. I'm going to go for it. Screw it. At this point, don't think I have a choice. We can save our memory energy and use Electro Wheel, too, don't forget. Actually, no, we don't have to use Gengar. That's right, because he's going to take... He concedes?! Bro, this deck is so good, it's just making people concede before I even attack. With my Morpeko VMAX, but there you go. There is another combo with this deck working. I'll see you guys in another match, I guess. Alright guys, let's go do another game with this deck here. Hopefully it's a little bit longer. The opponents have all been conceding pretty quickly when we get our little Gengar Morpeko combo going. So we'll have to see if maybe we can get a longer game this time where we actually attack with Morpeko VMAX. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. I don't know what we're playing against. I have a dark deck box. I guess anything's possible. We do get double Jirachi here. Not the worst hand ever. I guess we have Rosa, which can come in handy. If we can hit a Gastly here, that would be nice. A Pokecom would be the best thing to get. Let's see what they're playing. Okay, they're playing Obstagoon, and there is our Gastly we wanted. Hold on. Is this... Okay, so Gastly could get knocked out by Goons, but I guess Gastly doesn't even matter. So I guess we don't even need the Gastly. And, we didn't even find the Morpeko. Alright, we need to dig. We're gonna try to get a quick ball here so we can use Morpeko. There we go. What would I discard? I guess Haunter. Honestly, don't really care for that. They might not even see the Morpeko VMAX coming, right? So, we got that going for us. Yeah, I guess we don't need the Gastly. Unless they end up playing an Yveltal GX at some point. They could try to knock out Morpeko with Yveltal. That could be a problem. So we probably want to get a Stealthy Hood on this thing ASAP. So I guess, like, what we could do is do, like, Rose or something next turn. So I don't really care about Gastly getting knocked out. They bench a Tyrogue. Interesting. That's actually a pretty good max discharge target. But let's see what they go for here. So Gastly can get knocked out next turn. If they get heads on their Tyrogue, they could also knock it out with a thing. Let's see. They're probably going to hit Morpeko, though. They're probably going to hit Morpeko. They might hit the Gastly, knowing that it's a pretty easy target. It's kind of like... Gastly's like, oh, yo, if you hit this Gastly, you can knock it out. You know what I mean? It's got 40 HP. So easy for them to KO. But they could also hit the Morpeko. They're not going to hit either. They can actually hit my active. What the? That's kind of odd. Let's go Cynthia. Not going to bother with the VMAX. I'm going to keep that a surprise. Alright, well, apparently it doesn't want me to keep it a surprise. Do get a treasure. I mean... Get rid of a research. Get a Haunter. I guess this doesn't even matter. That's a pretty bad Cynthia, to be honest with you. I don't even want to bench the Morpeko, because again, I don't want to have it take damage and then get Yveltal knocked out. That's what I'm worried about here. Something like that could happen. They probably have the rare candy, Obstagoon. Yep. Somehow it's in their starting hand. I'm really surprised they hit the Jirachi. I guess they could knock it out here. Oh, no. Don't hit my Morpeko. Don't do that. Okay, they Marnie me. That's fine. Don't really care too much. I really want to get a Stealthy Hood on this thing. Let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, that's not really a good hand. That's a yikes. Now I kind of regret discarding that research. But I didn't want to discard a Morpeko because I didn't want to reveal it, and I also didn't want to get rid of Gengar because I maybe was thinking we could put it in play and then we have a Fear Treater. I don't know. As long as this guy doesn't take 10 more damage, I'll be happy. We can also bench our other Morpeko. Another Gastly. No thanks. Stellar Wish. Alright, we'll take that Marnie. If we had a Shrine, we could have knocked this thing out. Alright, let's go for that Marnie here. And hopefully get some good stuff. Okay. how are we gonna go about this? Do we want Jirachi to get knocked out, or would we rather Haunter get knocked out? I'd rather the Haunter get knocked out, so yeah. Sorry, sorry, Haunter. We just can't use Gengar in this match. Unlike those last games where we were up against tag team decks, you know, the Gengar can't be used here because my opponent doesn't even play any GXs. So, Haunter, sorry buddy. Gengar, sorry buddy. You are pretty obsolete in this match. You're doing pretty much absolutely nothing for us. There's that quick ball. I can get 40 damage on this thing, which I don't like. We might have to build up the other Morpeko then. Let's see. Will they put the 40 damage on? They are. That is super annoying. This thing has a free retreat too. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. So we want to build up this guy. Do we have energy in the discard? No, we don't. Drew the Rosa. I don't think Rosa can let us attack with this thing though. Unless this gives us counter gain or Thunder Mountain, which it does. Okay, maybe we actually could go for something here. Okay. So we do this. We do this. We Rosa, right? As long as counter gain's not prized, it's not nice. And alright, this is why counter gain Thunder Mountain, guys, is a busted combo. And just like that, we max discharge for the knockout. Now, we could still lose our Morpeko here by my opponent just quite simple. Okay, there's our hood. Kind of a little too late, though. We can't use it anymore on our things. But they could knock me out if they go Rare Candy, Obstagoon, drop a Zigzagoon, Eval Energy. That's asking for quite a bit, though, so we'll see if they even have that. But that was a pretty good turn, just showing off the power of that counter gain Thunder Mountain combo and why it's so good. At this point, those matchups should be pretty straightforward. I don't really think there's not much my opponent could do at this point, because we're just one-shotting them. I feel like we can win the game by the time they even deal with this. They could get a Mew. Mew could slow down our process of us winning the game, because that would allow them to protect their bench from, you know, taking damage. Because our Ring Edition, at some point, eventually this thing will get knocked out by max discharge. So, yeah. Let's see. Do they have a research? They retreated, so I don't think they do. And they don't. Nice. And they get Tails with Brady Kick, which means you don't have to take 40 damage. We can put that there. Do we ever drop Marshadow? We can Poke Comet, get the other Morpeko VMAX. Seems pretty Gucci to me. We might just see another quick concede, but apparently Morpeko VMAX, guys, is so OP, the man cannot handle it. We can put that down, then we can't take any more damage, so it's like they can't do double Eveltal. You know what I mean. We're gonna quick ball away Gastly, because they're pointless. Just gonna get Marshadow in case they bench a Stadium, drop a Stadium, bench a Stadium, whatever the case is. Let's go for another max discharge here, hitting that Kyrogue. Next turn, we're gonna be able to take 2 prizes unless they drop a Mew. It's gonna be a long way for them to win the game. They still need a lot. If they do manage to knock me out this turn, the game ain't over yet, but if we cannot go to Yveltal with max discharge anyways, so like, that's like really bad for them. The only thing that could get in the way is Jirachi being in play, because that could just be an easy target at some point. They already have 4 prizes left. Okay, they got some dolls, but that's fine. We can still damage their bench. We're still gonna get a prize this turn, unless they drop a Mew. Nope. Okay, they do get heads on Brady Kick, which means they can get the 40 damage on us, which is very concerning. Let's do this. Get this. Sure. And do this. So we are still get a prize. We get rid of their free retreater, which is good too. And I think at this point we're just going to win the game. Morpeko VMAX just pretty much runs over Obstagoon because they can't do anything about it. We hit them, we one-shot them unless they had a big charm on, which they obviously don't play. So we're pretty much just going to walk away with a win here, I think. I don't think my opponent at this point can do much. The only way they could win, Yveltal knocked this out, then they knock this out with Goon damage. Yep, that's game. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap the video, guys, on this deck. Unfortunately, we didn't really get to show off the Gengar Morpeko combo to its full degree, and we actually didn't get a knockout. We do get 600 coins, so that's a nice way to end the video off. I know the games weren't super amazing. It is what it is. I didn't really have a lot of time to make. I had to make this video kind of at the latter half of the day, kind of after dinner, because, unfortunately, I had to wake up super early today to do a online assignment for online classes. Online classes suck, guys. I hate it so much, but yeah. I had to go, like, my sleep schedule was all over the place. I was, like, sleeping all day. But yeah, that over the video, guys, on the Morpeko VMAX Gengar deck. It's a pretty cool combo. You can try this deck out yourself, and if you do get that combo going where you get to Shadow Pain followed up with a Max Discharge on a Tag Team Pokemon and take a 3-prize knockout, that's pretty sick. Other than that, this deck is fun to play. We got to use it. If I were to make any changes to it, I don't know what I would change about it. I would maybe try to add in 1 copy of Dedenne. I might take out one Gengar and then go with 2 Gengars. But other than that, I mean, this deck played pretty well for us. I liked it quite a bit. It was fun to play. We got to use Counter Game Thunder Mountain, which is pretty good. That's another thing I like about this deck. But that'll do it, guys, of course. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the sponsor card and TCG down below, too. Make sure you use code LDF at the checkout. As always, you can trade in your own PTCGO codes if you have any laying around that you don't need and you don't want to use yourself. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. Leave a like on the video. And you can also check out Celio's Network's video on our Conquest matches we did down below, too. So, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.